68.41. We got resistance down here at 29. 17. 68.05. 67.93. And 67.81. We got resistance at 53, 65, 77, 89, and 01. I'll repeat them again. Our pivot is going to be 68.41. We got support at 29, 17, 05, 93, and 81. We got resistance above at 53, 65, 77, 89, and 01. All right. Let's see if I can find some intermediate levels stuck in here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got going.
We just posted the coaching levels in Zoom. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in Zoom. Follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts.
I missed that 47. Sorry, guys. Guess we ought to go back up to the top at 48.50. We got a level sitting there at 47. This one is sitting at 41. Back up to 48.50. Do we have level C 53? We should see 50 at a minimum. But time will tell. First level on the upside is going to be up here at 53. Got a green band coming in there at 51.75. We'll go 48.50. I'd say we should go somewhere right up around that 50 area. May back off a little bit, but that's where we should end up. Again, it may back off a lot. Should have used that 38 down here. Let's see. We got resistance back up in this 50 to 53 range. This morning I used the upper end of it. 52. At 46 is the area that I had yesterday as a target area. And we went there. We've got a 1763 VIX this morning. The volatility is down.
For those that are joining us through our socials, follow the instructions on the bottom of the charts and join us live as our guest in Zoom. We're here daily from 9 to 11. If you're new or experienced, join us if you're looking to develop consistent profitability.
You have to be aware of that 46 next 5 to 10 minutes. We should get back to it. But I'm looking at all these double bottoms. If we break any momentum now, it's going to go back to 46. Bam. Okay. 46 is going to be on, it's going to play a little role in the next, let's see, probably the next 10 minutes. Our pivot's down here at 41. I've got some area right up here at 44. You make up the mind if you want to take it up, take it down. We've got a blue band coming in there at around 42. Look, back to a pivot area. If you're about to pivot, you're getting paid off.
While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, heart us, bookmark us. We'd appreciate it. Thank you. And follow the instructions on the bottom of our charts. Come on over. You have a free access pass to come in. We're working our levels this morning, our coaching levels.
And 46 is going to act like a little magnet for the next, like I say, at least another 5 minutes. So if you bought the pivot, you got paid off and made a little bit of money on the deal. If you're trying to hold that 46, that may be a different story. But if you got multiples and you were able to get the 41s and take some profit, you're doing okay. Gotta get past that 44. Six. You got 45.75. Hey, we should have touched that 46. When I say touch, if you've got an out at 46, you should have got filled. And I think you would have there because we went to 46 and a quarter. Okay. That one, yeah. I had a reason to buy it down in this area, looking to get back up into there. I had a reason to buy it at our pivot. And I was looking back up here at 46, got to there. So it's good. Okay. Next. Now it's going to do. Should say we should go ahead and test these double tops again. Really and truly, we need to get back up here in this 50 area. We break 49, we should see 50. Then our next level above is going to be at about 53. See that 64, 65 area today. Doesn't mean it has to. It's not a surprise me if we can jump up there. Let's see. We have one more day of me tomorrow, I believe. I don't believe Saul will be in tomorrow. He should be back the next day, I think. I'm not sure. If he comes in tomorrow, great. If he doesn't, he'll be back in on Thursday. This is the type of market that I like to trade. I like the shoppier it gets, the better I get. This it's just when it starts running, it's kind of like okay. Right now, the price action says we should end up back up in this 50 area. Last night was 67. Looking for the degree to get back up to it's not 62. Like somewhere there. All right, coming back down to our pivot. Green band. Level down there's 29. Should go back up to 41.75. There we go.
For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live now in Zoom. Follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts. We're here daily. This is a trade along coaching session. We're helping new traders get to consistent profitability and experienced traders to get to consistent profitability. So join us live now. You have a free access pass for a week when you come in. Come on over. You need charts, let us know when you get in. You need trading capital, let us know when you come in. Hey, Yvette, we need to know that you're not a bot, so let us know or have to exit you.
I had some support down here at 38. And it worked out well. Yeah, my ATR just turned to 4. But it's been down in that 3-something range.
Yeah, mine just turned to 4 too.
Get back above that 42 level. You'll see that 50 up there. I had a 35 below that 37. Didn't get it. I was able to get the 38 though. Working about 3 sets of numbers here this morning. The levels, then another set of levels, then the intermediate level, then there. Okay, get back above our 41. Should have bought that 41. I should have bought it. All right, let's go 50. First, next level above is going to be up at 53. I've got resistance at 52, at 50, 52, 53. I gave the other side of it. I'd love to see it go to 53 straight out of the bag. But we got to get past these double tops at least up to 49. And there's not a whole lot of room in there. 49, 50, 53. There it is. There's the 50. I gotta respect that 50. Green band came in there at 51 and a quarter. That's out 2 points. If we can rotate it back into 48 and so we're just working that 50 area, get paid off a little bit here. Got you 2 points out of it. I was working the other side of it, so that worked out well. All right, let's see where we go from here. Be right back.
Hey, Alice, welcome. I just sent you out a couple chats. One is a description of what we do here. The other is a series of levels, which we call coaching levels. There's specific levels that we're working during the session, and your trade along coach is adjusting and tweaking as the market ebbs and flows. We're here daily, slugging it out from 9 to 11. If you're new to trading, let us know. If you have a trading platform, put up the S&P 500 E-mini. If you have any questions about our charts, don't hesitate to ask. We're about an hour into this session. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. This is a taught opportunity coaching session. Fade trades, momentum trades. Looking to pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 per session. This is a guest to paid service. It's nominal. Right now it's on for $150 a month to be part of the coaching session, daily trading days for a month. And then we have one-on-one coaching sessions. So take a read of the information that I sent you through chat. Let us know that you're not a bot by letting us know you're not a bot. Yvette, we also need to hear from you. We're going to get exited. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us now live in Zoom. Come on over. While you're in our Zoom, like us, share us, repost us, heart us, bookmark us, find our home base and share our content. That's great for the algorithms for us. We appreciate it.
All right, guys, we're back. We traded we front run the 53 with our 52. We got paid off. So now our next level is going to be up at 65. We get to an intermediate level of about 59. I want to be aware of it. I will trade it. Strange morning this morning. The banks are shut down. There's no news out. It is a banking holiday today. So be aware of that. I don't know if we're in for an early close or not. Philip, you still on the deer stand?
No, not today.
It's cold here. I was thinking about you this morning.
It's actually warmer today. We're getting the warm up back going on.
I figured y'all be down in the teens this morning early.
No, we're back up. I didn't even check the temperature. Yeah, we're at 40. Man, we got a heat wave going on. It's 20 degrees hotter than it was yesterday morning.
Were they moving yesterday at all?
Oh yeah, they were moving. They're hoping and scoping,
Yeah.
But it's mostly the little ones that are irritating, the does. Then when the big guy comes through, his nose is the ground. You're not stopping him for anything. And I'm hunting with a crossbow, and so you're not going to hit one on the move like that.
I went I went, it was opening day of gun season, and I was going up country or something, and I pulled in this little store there, and a man had 2 bucks. They were nice. They were both about 8 points apiece. And his son killed them both. And they were fighting, and they were hung up. They got locked. Their horns got locked together, so he just shot them both.
It happens. Yeah, we got pretty strict laws here in Missouri. You can get, they're limiting the bucks. You can get 1 buck before opening a rifle season, and then you can get 1 after it's over. But it has to be by bow or alternative methods.
You know, I went out to Colorado one time, and the guy says, "Yeah," he said, "I got a pretty mount over the fireplace in there. It's a 4-point." And I'm thinking, "Whoa, what happened there?" I didn't like whatever it was. We're coming down. I want to be careful coming into that 29 area. Let's see. Down that 35, there's a little bit of support. Something happens. My charts got froze up. I had no idea what went on there. I have to wait till they unfreeze. But anyway, he said, "Yeah," he said, "I got a nice 4-point." And I'm going, you mounted a 4-point? Anyway, we went in the house and looked up over the fireplace, and he had this huge rack. In Colorado, they only count one side, from be a big old 8-point. In the base of the tines looked like 2 befores coming off the thing. I think it was gorgeous. I'm going, "I thought you killed a 4-point." He says, "Yeah, we only count one side here." Going,
Yeah, it's
"Okay."
crazy.
We used to laugh at all the Texans for doubling up on the points.
Yeah. we gotta be bigger in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Rapids are still outfitting up in the high country.
They just can't count that well up there, They,
Not very funny, Philip.
They had, Texas has got a lot of deer, but until you move either way out in West Texas where you get into the mule deer, or you move north above Texas, the deer up there in Missouri and stuff, they're huge.
yeah,
Did you see Don? Did you see David's comment?
No. No, it's working. It's working again now. It just, for some reason, it made that big jump. It was having trouble catching up. We got down to the 35 area and we bounced off of it. I had a 29. I also threw that 35 in there. Oh,
I hunted deer in Waco, Texas one time, and those deer were about the size of a greyhound dog here in Missouri. I'm telling you, I could not believe it.
If you get one that dresses at 75 pounds, that was a big deer.
I know. Well, it's past my bedtime here. I got to get out. I got some meetings to get to. It's been a great morning. Thank you, Don. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you, Phoenix and Brad.
Bye, Philip.
Best to everyone.
All right, guys. Trading back around our pivot again. Imagine that.
For those that are joining us through our socials, come on over, follow the instructions on the bottom of your charts. We're working our coaching levels and other levels in between based on market action and price action. You want to learn how to scalp? If you're a current trader that wants to learn how to trade better, come on over. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, heart us, bookmark us, and then put daytradingmarkets.org. It's not .com, .org in your browser. And join us live in Zoom. You have an access pass free for a week. Get started trading or trade better. Come on over and join us. Let us know you're not a bot. Yvette the same. Use the chat feature to respond to the mic.
Yes, we are twiddling our thumbs right at the moment. That's very nice. A level below. Both sides of our pivot. It's getting pretty choppy in here. I've got this 35. I've got a 29. And I've got a 32 sitting in here. The 32, I would like to see the other side of it. I'm sitting here at 35. 29 is the actual level. A little spot right in here at 32. The low of last night was sitting there at 33.50. Something's not right here. We should be going back down to 33.50. Yeah. Yeah, but tomorrow. Trying to jump on that 34, but I didn't get it quick enough. Got some sitting at that 32. Better at 29, but hit the 32, you're getting paid off. I'm going to take the 32 and the 29. Volatility on these bars are increasing a little bit. Our VIX is still 1776. We got 505.59 on the true range of the bars. 5 minute. Can't tell if we're going to run to that 46. Well, no more than a few more minutes. Just keep in mind that there's banks aren't in play today, so and I don't believe we have an early close today. Do you know, Phoenix?
I looked it up last night and it just said it was open, even though the equity markets were closed.
Okay, good. I thought so, but
There's been times I've read it's closed and it's been open too, so sometimes I take it with a grain of salt.
what's bad is when you're in a trade and all of a sudden the market stops and you're going, what's going on here? And it shut down on you. It's kind of like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's really bad when you sit there and look at it for 5 minutes, like, what's going on?
What's really bad is when you're in a trade.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's kind of like, okay, I guess I'm going to hold this one overnight. I hadn't traded in the night in a good while. I usually like trading at night. You didn't have any troubles yesterday afternoon, did you?
No,
Okay.
I'm probably confused everybody, but we went probably till about 10 after.
Okay, good.
I was kind of hung up at a level and it just went straight down to it. And then afterwards it bounced and kept on going back up, but we were already out of the room by then. It's a double bottom.
I was long during that drop.
Oh yeah.
I finally just put it down and said, I got to go. I left.
Yeah.
And I come back. I had gotten filled. I'm going, all right.
Yeah, it went down a little lower and then it reversed. The momentum was really strong going down, so my mind was still short until double bottom, but we were already out of the room. I like those bounces.
Yesterday was one of those days that we normally don't see a whole lot of. We went above it. We went below the areas that we should have went. We went above it for the areas we should have went. I'm going, okay. Just the swings were just huge.
Yeah, and it just went straight down to the support there.
Yeah.
It didn't meander toward it. It went straight to it.
Yeah. All right, we're back up to our pivot area and our blue band. A lot of clutter right in there. Sit a little long, that sucker at about 38.
I missed that short. I had a little narrow range part 42 and I missed it.
Guys, if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to ask because we're just twiddling our thumbs. We're trading all over our pivot, all over our blue bands. Not down to the 29. The 35 area, the 32 area was tradable. We got two markets down in the E-mini Dow's up. You know, I'm leaning toward the upside, but hey, we're coming up on that 30. We'll see where we go from here. Phoenix, do they have a lot of deer around there where you live?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Do they come up in your yard and eat your bushes?
Yeah, they will. But there's so much that's so forested here that you don't see them real frequently. Like Colorado's so wide open.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of wildlife, but you can hear the elk bugling across the river, though. That's pretty cool.
That's right. You live far enough north, y'all have elk.
Yeah. And we saw them all the time in high country Colorado. I think my brothers are having a pretty decent season this year.
What gets me is you go to Colorado and it starts getting cold, and all the deer and elk come down and get in the pastures close to town.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nobody hunts me here.
Yeah, they definitely winter in the pastures, and some of the ranchers feed them too, and they get right in with the deer. Big herds of them.
And you think, is this no hunting here? It's like the geese. We had a lease right next to a wildlife reserve, and they would fly real high. And just as soon as they crossed the boundary of the reserve, it looked like they did a nosedive and came down. They knew where it was.
Oh, they know. They know for sure. When you ride through the trails up there, they know if you're carrying something or not. they'll stand there and watch you if you're not carrying anything. But they just know. We had a mountain lion come down a couple of years in a row. We never saw her. But I was coming out of one of the cabins after a late night cocktail party, and we heard her very clearly. You didn't have to see it to know what it was. And the next morning we saw tracks down around the laundry area. So the archery had just started, so she was looking for an exit, a safe haven. Came down the next year about the same time. Pretty awesome. We never had problems with them. I usually stayed far away from us.
I've seen the guys that would hunt them they'd turn their dogs and the dogs would tree them, and they carried a pistol and that was it. And they'd walk right up to the tree and look up at the line. I'm going, he's braver than I am.
Well, those cats are scared out of their minds too. That's cheating.
It just okay, we're coming back into that 35 area. That's an intermediate level that I had this morning, but our level down here is at 29. I don't really have anything to trade up down into here. I don't see any price action that I really like. And I've got some down here. Let's see. 930. I cheated. I took that 32, but I'm out already. We got 29. So many levels in here, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I have a couple pretty close together too.
This thing is going to have to reverse. It's going to have to go down here at least 21. The longer term chart says we ought to get back up to this 52 today. But it may go down here and bounce off here. This is set at 21. We don't have a 21 in there. We got a 17. And I have a 20. So this zone in here, if I'm still sitting here, I'm looking to get long right in there. 20, 21, somewhere in there. I don't know if it's going to reverse back up and get back up into this 48, 49 here. I mean, 46. That 46 was a strong level from yesterday. But as it stands right now, it's kind of in or down. And that was quick. And here, and it took it. And I said, well, we ought to get back up to right in that area. And I put my order in and I was out. I'm going, I like this. I've been taking 2 and 3 points. Just I like this. Going up, we're gonna have to get above this 38. That says we're coming all the way back down there. About 32.50. Yeah, they spoke too soon. Yeah. You get shorted this 36 with a 37.50 stop, looking for 32.50. And you got to stop out. which is okay.
You got them into a late long. I wish I'd gotten it a little lower, but I got it right around the 35.50.
I got the 32s,
Yeah, that's
But-
good.
but then I got out here at 36.
That's good. It's a good trade.
But like I said, I got in it, put the order in. It took me. I said, well, I'm going to get out here about 35, 36. And I put my order in. I was already filled. I'm going, okay, I like this. But we should come back down into this 32.50 zone. Depending on how this 1 minute chart handles it. And let's see. Trouble with that is I've got more of an up bias than I do a short bias today. And I might get myself in those jams. Even though that's what the price action says it's supposed to do. This little break to the upside says, well, we're coming back up to this 40. But I don't know if we're going to take it down into here first, then rotate it back up. I know that 38 is going to be my kind of like my line in the sand. I got to be above 38. Shorten that much this morning. That usually tells me I'm on the right track. And wait until we get to a level and wait for me to swing lows in there and see that 32, 32.50 area somewhere there. You have any levels in there, Maureen?
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of flutter too?
Yeah. I had a resistance at 42. And I have a support at 31.50. It's bounced off that a few times.
We're coming into that 32.50.
Yeah, and I have narrow range bars right at 32.50. right above the bottom at around 3150.
Gotta get to, what's that? That's 3250.
We have lower, we have lower highs too, so it's real messy right in here.
Usually I'm pretty good on picking these target areas, but there we go. Yeah, it did what it was supposed to. Now we cannot rule out that 40 back to the upside. It may take it lower. 21 is say I have a bias to the upside. Let's see, that's 1 minute. Let's see this 15. Hang on. I twice hit that 33 and I just didn't want it. Yep. Still twiddling our thumbs. We have a 29. We have a 41 pivot.
That's funny. I have a 29 too. It's just the way the market is, I have a pretty major one at 24 too, but it's just what the market's saying. It stops and starts at this point or not.
Yeah. I know here at 32. And I've got a level sitting at 29. But I'm looking to get down into this 21 area. Let's see. 29, 26. Well, I'm kind of slow today. And ma'am. And ma'am. There we go. Made a mistake there. I was just a little bit too quick.
What, did you hit the long?
I bought the 32s and got out at 35.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't think I've had a losing trade this morning so far. Knock on wood. But I'm having to play it in these little bitty narrow range deals. And we should get back to 36, but I'm not holding my breath. Matter of fact, we got a double bottom here at 31.25. I gotta respect this 21 down here. If we break that double bottom, there's probably an 80 plus percentile chance that we're going to end up. This is going to be a high probability downside trade. I used to have statistical data on it. I don't know where I put it. It's probably in one of the computers that I can't find. We also have a level sitting there at 29. Guys, we're coming up on the end of our morning session. And we're coming also down here close to this 29. And you're still in this bar right here. And let's see, what do I have on the other side of 29? Now we're 23 and a 26 down in there. Are you showing a 23 and a 26 for you?
Let's see. I have a 23, 23 and 3/4. And then I have a 1675.
Got that 17. So
Yeah, I mean, your levels and my levels are usually within a point or two of each other. Sometimes they're exactly the same. And I know we derive them different ways, but nevertheless, it's pretty close.
I don't like that we're still in this bottoming area right in here.
Yeah, it's tricky because our highs are lower and our lows are just slightly lower, but it keeps getting back to that, keeps catching itself and reversing.
Yeah. Here in about another 45 minutes, this by about 10:45, I guess 10:50, they'll have to start pushing in direction. I'm not gonna be here. I'm finished for the day. But just also it's 10 o'clock. It's time for these guys to on the other side of the pond to make up their mind what they want to do. And it's also the end of our morning session, people. I hope we've done okay this morning. I hope it didn't confuse people too bad. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if Saul's going to be in tomorrow or Thursday. I'm looking for him probably Thursday. But if he shows up tomorrow, then we will relinquish the throne to him. Because he is
Way to put it. Yeah.
he's the kingpin.
Yep, this is his room, and I'm pretty quiet when Saul's in.
And if you want to talk about basketball or golf or something like that, he's your fella.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Don.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. I appreciate you.
Yep, you as well. Look forward to tomorrow. Have a good tomorrow.
Everyone, just keep your stops in and just don't know where it's going to go. We've been trading on both sides of everything, but if we get back down into this 29 range and we break it and look for this 21 area, and depending on how if it goes to it, comes back to it, it can possibly be a good long in there. So just keep that in mind, and we will see everybody tomorrow. I'll be in the background for a while. I'll leave the charts up until Brad comes in and shuts them down.
Hey, Phoenix, thanks for reposting. Hey, Yvette, any questions about our services? Les, any questions about our services? For those that are joining us in our socials, we're winding down the morning session. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Take a moment to join us live in Zoom. Come in using daytradingmarkets.org. We're here daily. This is a group coaching session, educational session focused on developing consistent profitability in your trading. If you're new to trading, pop in, ask us for a trading platform. We have affiliates that supply those trading platforms. We also have trading capital, affiliates that work with you in providing you trading capital. We're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. Equates to 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 per session. You have to be good at this, and we're in the helping you get good at it business. We have one-on-one coaching lessons. We have this group trade along. This group trade along is a standalone service, and then the a la carte is the one-on-one coaching sessions. So we're going to be coming out of our socials. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, and use daytradingmarkets.org. Put it in your browser and come on in.